Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading for May 2022. Let's see what we have going on here for you this month. I'm going to pull out all the cards first, just like I did for last month, and then we'll get into your reading. So the Justice card really wanted to come out when I was meditating on your cards. So I feel like that is essential theme for you. There's something coming into balance and harmony. I also feel like I see some of you spending quite a bit of time with yourself this month. So you may be kind of exploring an interest or a hobby, or just wanting to kind of connect with yourself more. So I see that for some of you as well. So I heard decisions, making decisions. So something that has been maybe confusing, or if you've been on the fence about something, I feel like it's going to be like a clear path. There's going to be some answers for you this week, for this month. Yeah, choices. Yeah, a lot of self-care, self-love, a focus on the self this month. Focus on choosing what's right for you and what's going to bring you balance and harmony and peace. So with this Four of Cups in the past position, I feel as though there was something that you have been indecisive about. It's interesting because that word keeps coming up, decisions, and making a decision and feeling indecisive. So I kind of feel like there's something that is being finalized, or there's something we're deciding on, something that we may have either put on the back burner, or we've needed some time to kind of think about what's coming up in the near future for Capricorn here for May. Six of Cups. I feel like there's something from the past that's coming back into balance here. There's like, yeah, it's like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a pattern. It could be a cycle. It could be an experience. There's something kind of finishing up, like almost I really want to use the word karma, because I keep hearing that word. So almost like maybe like a karmic cycle, something we needed to learn, something that really, it's like a chapter that's ready to close. And there's something new showing up here as well. Environment and Devil, okay. I feel like you're really showing up very strongly. There's a strong focus on the self this month. It's like making the right decisions for yourself. Where do you see yourself in the future? Where do you see yourself in a relationship? What do you want for yourself? I kind of feel like there's some kind of decision or choice you're going to have to make this month. And I feel as though your focus is going to be on what is right for me. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Capricorn this month. Yeah, clarity, communication, setting things straight, setting the record straight is what I'm hearing with the Knight of Swords. You might be communicating with someone this month. There's like an important conversation that may come up here. Yeah, communication seems to be a strong energy. Final outcome. Final outcome for Capricorn. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so stability, holding on to something we're holding on to. I feel like you're in a very protective space this month as well. Really wanting to be in your own domain. Yeah, there's a really strong focus there. And look, we have the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So we'll clarify that in a second here, but let's go into the clarifying for the rest of the cards. Okay, so we have the Justice and the Seven of Cups. clarify the Justice. Interesting. So this fell in reverse, Page of Pentacles. I feel as though there's something that, like, pulling away from something, no longer, like, it's like not wanting to build or commit to something that we may have felt conflicted about. We may have felt indecisive about. There's like something that we're feeling like, can we have one more here? It's almost like pulling our energy away from something is actually bringing harmony and balance back into our life. So there may be some kind of situation that we have been entangled in, is the word I'm hearing, entangled with or entangled in. And I feel like there's this sense of it causing some kind of disconnection from what the situation really is. Almost like it painted a picture of what, like, if this is a connection with someone, it's almost like painted a picture of what the other person wanted us to see rather than what it really is. And I feel like there's something here where we are backtracking, or we're kind of, asking ourselves, do I see myself growing here? Do I see myself, can I even see myself? Like, is there a reflection of myself in this situation or in this job or in this relationship? Do I want to continue to invest my energy into something? And I feel as though pulling away from that is actually bringing some balance and harmony back into someone's life here. This is really interesting. Oh, wow. Look at that. And then we have the Six of, yeah. Oh my goodness. And then look, we have the Four of Cups again. Oh, no, we didn't have, yeah, I thought we had the Four of Cups earlier. I was thinking of the Four of Pentacles. Oh, no, we did. Yeah, so you have the Four of Cups here in your past position. So how interesting is that? It's almost as if there was something that has possibly been a situation where we were kind of like, it's like the more we invested our energy into it, the more we were involved in it. And again, this could be like a relationship, this could be a career path, or even like a lifestyle. It's almost like the more we were in it, the more drained we might have felt, or the more we kind of lost ourselves in it, or didn't really feel like we entirely fit. But for some reason, we may have felt like we needed to kind of connect to something. But I feel like there's a victory here. There is an insight. There is clarity that is happening for someone. Is like when I pull my energy away, when I kind of preserve that energy and I trust my instincts and I choose to not commit my energy to things that feel depleting, I feel like I'm more in harmony and balance. I feel as though I'm getting more success in my life. I feel like there's a movement forward in my life. So I really feel as though this Four of Cups is actually, and it's interesting because there's this really self-protective energy to you this month, but I feel as though that is actually helping you to move forward. It's actually helping you to grow, because there could have been some kind of situation where you felt like you were actually being drained the more energy you put out. So it's like you're kind of like taking your power back, you're taking your energy back, and there's clarity coming in here for you for that. So take it as it resonates. It may not resonate with everyone, but that's kind of the vibe I'm seeing here. So very beautiful. So reaching balance, reaching a sense of harmony within oneself, and that is actually making things clear for someone here. Especially here because we have the Lover's card, and especially in this particular card, this is I always kind of see this as a self-reflection. It's like, what type of world do we want to live in? How do I see myself? Where do I see myself? And if this is a connection with another person, do I see this person fitting into my world, or do we connect in the right way? So it's like there's something. Oh wow, yeah, beautiful. So Page of Wands. And I feel as though there's, it's like this balance is bringing in clarity with where one belongs, and it's igniting passion. It's igniting because we have clear sight of this is what I want, or this is who I am. This is what I'm passionate about. And it's like someone's reconnecting with that. So that may have been disconnected for some time. So someone is reconnecting with their passions here, and it's allowing them to go after what they authentically or truly desire or want. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So there is a change. There may be some kind of opportunity that comes up here for you that opens up a pathway or a doorway for someone to kind of walk down, like allowing them to kind of get their foot in the door towards a new path here. There's some kind of opportunity that may present itself with that Wheel of Fortune and Page of Wands. Yeah, and it's almost like something where it's like someone sees a quick opportunity and they take it. So it's not so much like, it's almost someone has been like keeping their eye open for this kind of thing. It's like looking for an opportunity to get in somewhere in order to catalyze some kind of change in their life, because they now have clarity over where it is they want to go, or maybe a connection that they want to pursue. So with the Seven of Swords, I kind of feel like there's someone here who knows that they want a change in direction, and they're looking for an opportunity to be able to go after that opportunity, or go after that new direction that they want in their life. Very interesting. And it could also be a relationship or a connection here. Okay. Four of Cups for Capricorn. Ten of Cups. So this could have been a connection or a relationship, something that has been kind of long-term, something that's been there for quite some time. This could also be someone keeping, and this may only resonate for some, but it's almost like someone kind of keeping almost like their happiness and their fulfillment at arm's length for some reason. So take it as it resonates. This could be someone kind of detaching from a long-term relationship or a commitment, some kind of connection, or it could be someone not wanting to, and this is in the past position, so I don't feel like this is something that is happening right now. I feel like this energy is from the past. This is someone who may have kept something that they has seen as their happiness or their true fulfillment and their true wish at arm's length. And for whatever reason, it's like they may have kept it at a distance, maybe out of fear, maybe out of just, afraid if they lost it, something like that. There's this, not wanting to look at the very thing that would make someone happy. It's kind of actually, that's kind of more of what I'm sensing here. Let me pick one more clarifying card for this. Can we have one more clarifying card for the Four of Cups and Ten of Cups, Capricorn? Why were they keeping this at arm's length? Why was someone keeping this at arm's length? Yeah. See, it's their heart's desire. I hear something about different, Three of Wands, like something about it being different. Something that someone wanted was maybe different from what they were expected to go after. Almost like not allowed to, it's almost like someone had to, with this Three of Wands, I'm kind of feeling like a very independent energy to it, like someone kind of going off on their own, doing their own thing and venturing out and doing their own thing. And it almost kind of feels like someone who may have had a desire to do this, to kind of go out and go after the things that they truly love. With this Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, this tells me that there's someone here who had their eye on something, or perhaps someone, since we have cups here, so this could very much be a love situation as well, or a relationship. But whatever it is, it's something that really spoke to someone's heart, and it was something that they truly loved, something that they held dear to them, and they see this as their wish fulfillment, but they kept it at arm's length. They kept it at a distance. Can we have one, because is there a reason why this individual did this? Why did they? Something about it would have required them to really overcome a lot of fears. I think I would have to say in a nutshell, maybe it's whatever the fear is or wherever it's coming from, it was fear of something, maybe fear of rejection, fear of losing it, fear of, it's kind of like one of those things. It's, the more we value something, the more we tend to, it's like the higher the risk, right? So we tend to kind of be afraid of fully embracing it or allowing ourselves to, accept, open up, receive. So I'm kind of sensing that here, but this is in the past position. So I'm thinking that there is a change in this for someone. Okay. So Queen of Cups. So this is all about self-love. This is all about learning to really allow one to have their heart's desires. So I kind of feel like someone here is going through a transformation in, maybe in the past they have been resistant, or they have kept really the things that they truly wanted at arm's length. And then maybe they just kind of allowed themselves to only take the things that had lower risk, like lower things that, they knew that if they lost it, they wouldn't be as heartbroken. I'm not sure why this is coming up, but this is the message that I'm seeing here. But I feel like with this Queen of Cups, there's someone here that is really learning how to, it's almost like in allowing themselves to receive the things that they love the most, that in itself is an act of true self-love. It's like, I love myself enough to overcome the resistance, the blockages, to allow myself to open up and receive and give myself the gift of welcoming the things that I love the most, or to go after the things that I love the most, the things that would make my heart happy, the things that would bring me the most fulfillment in my life. And so with this Queen of Cups, I feel like there's someone here who is starting to really embody that that ideology or that philosophy of, in order for me to fully allow myself to feel happy in my life, I need to be able to give myself that gift of opening up and receiving, and giving myself the things that I may have in the past been afraid to open up to, but now I really want to. I really want to open up to something that is actually, something I really love, something that I can see myself having a forever happy life with. And whether that's a relationship or a career or just a lifestyle, maybe even it's like moving to another country or a location, whatever that is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. It's about allowing oneself to do that. Okay. And this is interesting because we have the Six of Cups showing up twice. So this could very well be a relationship from the past. This could be something where someone may have connected with someone from the past, but then let it go, may have pushed it away. Could have seen it as something where, they were overwhelmed with how much they loved it, how much they loved somebody. And it's maybe there's something here that's kind of returning in that way. But again, this could also be something that we loved in general. Maybe this is like a passion that we really, really loved, or something that we love to do, a hobby, a skill, maybe like a life path we wanted to follow, but maybe we weren't allowed to, or whatever reasons. It's like something from the past that we truly loved. I feel like is someone is allowing themselves to open up and to receive, or kind of go after the things that they've been holding themselves back from for quite some time here. And we also have the Eight of Wands and the Star card here. So I feel like there's also going to be some signs and synchronicities that kind of show up this month for you as well. I feel like Spirit's going to be giving a lot of messages, insights, to kind of let you know that you're heading in the right direction, or that your manifestations are definitely coming. There's something here about, I really like this Eight of Wands and Star card together, because this kind of tells me that those energies are fast approaching you. They are starting to manifest. There's something that you have been cultivating, something that you have been putting out into the universe that you've been working towards. And I'm really seeing that there's something really brewing here. There's something coming in towards you. So it's really exciting. Okay. So in the near future, again, we have the Six of Cups. So there is something coming in here. Okay, so then we have the King of Swords. So I feel like there's someone here who is seeing something from a different perspective with that King of Swords. So someone who sees things with clarity, someone who is very discerning, who kind of does think more on the logical and realistic kind of side of things, but at the same time can see through certain situations and kind of deduce what might have kind of caused some kind of imbalance in something with that King of Swords and the Six of Cups. So this could be someone who's been really reflecting back on the past about something, maybe a relationship, a connection, could even be a friendship as well. Maybe I'm kind of seeing that maybe someone here may have had a childhood friend where, you guys were really, really close, and there's been a rift and you went your separate ways. And now there's someone here kind of looking back at that situation and seeing it from a different angle, and kind of seeing like, I really did care about this person, or I really had a special bond with this person, and I really wish that they were back in my life. And now that I'm kind of older, or I've been through more experiences and I've matured more, I'm kind of looking back at this and seeing that, maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. So there's someone here that's kind of looking at something from the past and allowing them to form a new opinion, a new a new, like almost like forming a new conclusion, like a different conclusion, a different perspective. There's definitely a perspective change on something here with the situation from the past. Let's have more information about this. The King of Swords and Six of Cups. What else do we need to know about this for Capricorn? Wow, yeah, see the Tower. So it's almost like someone here who is bringing down their wall, someone here who is allowing themselves to let their defense mechanisms come down. I also kind of feel like there may have been some kind of connection here where, you know, someone needed to build up some kind of wall around something from the past. I'm seeing someone having to build a wall because almost like they had to protect themselves from something that they really loved actually from the past. But why they had to build that wall, I'm not sure. It's almost like I kind of feel like there's something about protecting it by keeping it at bay, by keeping it at a distance, protecting it. Can we have more information about this? The Tower and the King of Swords. Four of Wands. One more here. So I feel like here, again, we really could have like a relationship where someone is now ready to take down their defenses and go towards a connection or a relationship, seeing that they really want to have a long-term connection with. So a lot of times Four of Wands can show up as, you know, building a foundation, building a home with someone, marriage, that kind of thing. And the Ace of Pentacles, again, is this new beginning in a physical, like some kind of physical foundation that we can build for ourselves. A lot of times this could show up as a career, a change in locations, moving somewhere, that kind of thing. So I kind of feel like there is something here where someone's been really holding back, you know, with that Ten of Wands. It's like they've been holding it back from themselves. They've been holding it back from what they really wanted, is what I'm hearing with the Ten of Wands. And it's become a really heavy burden to kind of hold up this you know, resistance. It's like the resistance itself, having that tower there between what someone really wants for themselves and what they're not allowing themselves to have in itself has become a really heavy burden. And I feel like someone here is ready to bring that down. They're ready to kind of drop that weight. They're ready to kind of, you know, allow themselves to go after the things that they really truly want for them, for their life. And again, so you can also see this if this doesn't resonate on a relationship level. The Four of Wands we can just simply see as foundation. So if this is a career, something that we have been holding ourselves back from a career, something that has been in the way, and now we're ready to kind of overcome a lot of those blockages of what are the reasons that I'm giving myself as to why I can't pursue that career, or why I can't move to that location, or, you know, whatever it is that we want, we really want. What have I built in front of it to protect myself from allowing myself to really have it? And am I ready to bring that down? So I kind of feel like that's a major theme this month here. That clarity is going to help movement. It's going to help, you know, movement forward and to build something that we're really wanting here. Okay. So Page of Swords. So we're in this space of understanding, studying, exploring. I feel like someone here is making a plan with the Page of Swords, like making a plan, strategizing. And again, with the Seven of Swords as well, that can also be a message of strategy, you know, needing to kind of have some kind of plan towards how am I going to get from A to B. So someone here is thinking, understanding, watching, observing, trying to find clarity, trying to find answers. And also maybe someone is also trying to understand themselves as well, trying to understand some kind of path that someone may have taken and why, you know, certain actions were taken. And it's almost like needing to come to a resolution with it so we can start again or open up a new chapter. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So King of Pentacles, yeah. So someone here who is really ready for long-term commitment and wants to build for the long term. With the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles, I feel like someone here has found an answer. It's like they found some kind of really important insight into their life of, you know, how they see what they want for their own future, how they see for their future, and not someone else's, but their own. And I feel like someone here is going through some kind of transformation of being able to separate the two. Because with the King of Pentacles, I'm kind of feeling here that it's like someone who is relying on their own wisdom, their own insight, and also their own self-value. A lot of times when that King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles comes up, I always kind of associate that with value, self-value, and how is that being reflected in someone's external world. So sometimes that kind of, it does mirror, you know, what we really truly see, what we feel we deserve. And so I feel like as someone here, as I said earlier, working on loving oneself and understanding oneself and valuing oneself, we start to kind of, when that changes, we start to kind of go after things that match that value. So if that starts to change, we kind of see our self-esteem goes up or our self-value goes up. We start to go after the things that will match that now. And so the things that we were going after before may have kind of felt like we were settling for something that didn't quite match. Not that other people or things are of lesser value, but some things that just don't resonate at the same level. So I kind of feel like here someone is having insight about this with this King of Pentacles. Someone's self-value is increasing, and so they're wanting more for their life. They're wanting more nourishment, more fulfillment, because there could be something here where they are feeling like something is missing, almost is what I'm sensing. And so someone here is really ready to commit. Someone here is ready to lay down solid foundations. They're ready to be consistent, ready to kind of show up. There's a determination towards something that they see that they want. We have one more here, the King of Pentacles and Page of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. And really holding on to it with the Four of Pentacles. A lot of times, so this card, what I'm seeing, and we have the Four of Pentacles here as well. I'm seeing determination with the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what someone wants. A lot of times this could show up as like being stubborn or not really wanting to let go. But I feel as though that this Four of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles is someone who sees what they want and they are not letting go. They are not going to let it go for anything. They are holding on tight because they see the value in it. Let me pick one more. What is this King of Pentacles holding on to? The Four of Pentacles. What are they holding on to? What do they see as their... What do they have their eye on? What does the King of Pentacles have their eye on? What are they holding on to? What is this King of Pentacles holding on to? There's definitely spiritual guidance behind someone's actions here. It's like spirit is leading them, or their higher self is leading them to certain actions that they're taking. They may not necessarily realize this, but it's like I'm kind of seeing like someone kind of making all these changes in their life, and there's like this presence behind them, kind of guiding them towards their destined path. And I'm actually seeing this as their higher self. So it's almost as if for someone, they're going through, they have, there's someone here, I kind of feel like this is for like one person because they're showing me a very specific scenario, but it's almost like someone is more awakened to their higher self. They're more aware of the presence of their higher self. Like it's more loud and clear. So perhaps someone is going through an awakening, or they have had more of an opening in their third eye, their crown. They just have more of this spiritual connection to something, or to their higher self. And I kind of feel like they are doing certain things or changing things that they may not even recognize in themselves, but they're being guided by their higher selves to kind of make certain choices and certain decisions that are a little bit different from what they would normally do. And I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, they are really strongly being guided to hold on to something. What is this King of Pentacles holding on to? What is this King of Pentacles holding on to? Something about balance and harmony. There's a lot of messages here about balance and harmony as well. So something kind of reaching a sense of balance and harmony. I have one more. Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here that's just dedicated to their next path. Like they're ready to, they know that they're being set onto a new journey, onto a new path. And it's like they're trying to keep some sense of balance because it's almost like someone feels like they're between two worlds. So they're trying to find stability and balance here. And I feel like that's going to be important here for May. So I feel like this King of Pentacles knows that there's changes on the horizon, and they have like this, balancing act that they kind of need to feel like they need to keep steady because of the changes that they're going through. So you have the Devil and the Lovers. This is in your environment. So you have the Lovers again. You have clarity about this. What do we need to know about this? Two of Swords, the Lovers, and the Devil. I'm hearing sort of intuition, blocked intuition, 10 of Swords. Okay, this is becoming more clear. So it feels like someone here, maybe in a connection in the past, they had a blocked intuition because now someone's intuition is opening up. And this blocked intuition has caused someone to kind of go through some painful experiences with this 10 of Swords. But since we have the 10 of Swords, it is the ending of those painful experiences. It's the ending of not being able to see something clearly in some kind of connection with someone here. What is this? What are they walking away from? There's someone walking away from emotional unfulfillment, dishonesty, heartbreak. I'm hearing rejection. Rejection. Yeah, I'm hearing the word rejection really loudly. So someone feeling like the Knight of Cups. Wow, interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So I know these are a lot of cards, but I needed to see a clear picture here. Okay. So it feels as though someone here has had in the past, been in a state of confusion because they were not able to see clearly. This is kind of with the Two of Swords. I heard blocked intuition. So they were not able to see things in a certain type of perspective, and it kind of led them to focus on things that may have, without realizing it, may have caused them to connect with things that almost kind of feels like a trap here with the 8 of Swords, in the 10 of Swords. It's like kind of focusing on things that may not have been entirely in alignment for the person. So whoever this is resonating with. And I feel like someone here has, because of those experiences, has gone through a series of, maybe they were connecting with people, or maybe they were in certain environments or a workplace or whatever it is. It kind of feels like there were these repetitive lessons of people around them that were maybe not entirely honest. Maybe people who have had like another agenda or had other, just not genuine is what I'm hearing, not genuine. And I really strongly heard a feeling of rejection, like this feeling of almost like this repetitive feeling of being rejected in some way or another, not being seen, not being understood is what I'm seeing here. And it's led to some emotional unfulfillment, causing someone to kind of walk in another direction and to move in another direction here. And so by doing this though, however, has allowed someone to really take a hard look into what they truly want for themselves by feeling this rejection or feeling like they need to walk away from something that has not been serving them. And it's led them to really discover what their heart truly wants with this Knight of Cups. And this is beautiful because at the end of this, with this Knight of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. So someone kind of having their eye on their true long-term commitment of how they see or who they see as their happily ever after, their abundance. So someone kind of really having clarity in their heart, their cup of love, knowing where their cup of love belongs and where they see their long-term happiness. And again, I'm seeing like there's a determination towards really going towards that, and a clarity towards really wanting to commit and build towards that as well. So that's kind of happening in the environmental sphere here. So this could be someone that has or feels this way about you, or vice versa. Or this could also just be, if this is not necessarily in love, it could be, you could apply it to maybe a career situation, however it applies, if it resonates. Okay. Hopes, dreams, and desires, Knight of Swords. So this is all about clarity. This is all about having a clear path. This is all about knowing, wanting to know, where do I go from here, and how do I say what I want to say in the right way, is what I'm seeing here with the Knight of Swords. A lot of times comes out for communication, having clear communication, wanting to clear the air as well, the Knight of Swords. Yeah. So communication about things from the past that may have felt disappointing, things that have caused distress, things that have been we've been kind of worried about in the past. So I kind of feel like with this Five of Cups and Nine of Swords, there is someone here who is really having, they're kind of like having this awareness about this sense of loss. Yeah. Loss and worry, regret, loss and worry over a really special connection with that Two of Cups. I feel like someone here may communicate, and again, this may not apply to everyone, but I feel like someone here may communicate how much a connection meant to them and how much they feel. It's like, it feels like an emotional conversation of like how much they feel. Regret over something. I'm really sensing a strong sense of regret here. We have the Devil card and the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So someone who may have been more focused on other things, maybe material things, other attachments, things that they felt were, I'm hearing like things that they thought they were like supposed to want, or things that they were supposed to go after, and actually realizing that it was not entirely in harmony with who they really are. And so someone here kind of walking away from that, some things that kind of tend to generate chaos within, and that wounded warrior energy is coming out now with the Nine of Wands. So setting boundaries, walking away from things that are feeling toxic, and leaving a lot of things behind that are just no longer serving someone here. What else do we need to know about this? Devil, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so someone doing some really deep soul searching, finding answers. It's like they're going into this introspection mode, really discovering truths for themselves, finding answers, finding clarity, needing to kind of go into hermit mode to be able to sort some things through, heal from things as well. And then we have the Justice card. So again, we have balance coming back in. So someone really taking a second perspective or a different angle, look at a situation and being able to find balance and answers within it. And it's actually bringing peace and harmony within someone here. And then being able to find clarity, being able to get this new beginning, or knowing that one strongly desires a new beginning, a new path, and wanting to do something again. It's like someone wants a second chance, wants to do something again here. Okay, let's do one more here with the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, again, this is about someone really knowing what they want and feeling very committed and clear about what they want. It's like, it feels like a very simplistic kind of thing. It's like, I'm going to take all the bells and whistles out of it, all the confusion out of it. This is what I know in my heart of hearts, what I want. This is where my heart truly belongs. I'm hearing like there's like these really definitive decisions that someone is making. Like, these are the things that I want. This is what I'm holding true to. This is what I'm committing myself to, and nothing else will do, or nothing else will kind of like, I know that this is the right path for me. I'm not confused anymore kind of energy. So what else do we need to know about this? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, beautiful. So Three of Cups. So this is finding answers. This is celebrating that. This is feeling victorious in an awakening and having a realization about what really, where someone wants to go, either in a career, a lifestyle change, or even in a connection. It's like having that, the relief of being able to have clarity about something. What else? This is the final outcome for you, Capricorn. Wow, look at that. And we have the Emperor here, and the Empress, we have the Emperor. So someone truly standing in their power. Also someone who's really conquering. I kind of feel like they're really establishing themselves. They're taking a really beautiful leadership role in their life, and they're kind of making their mark. Like, they're taking a stand and saying, this is what I want for my life, and this is what I'm willing to go after. There's a lot of beautiful determination from this Emperor here. What else do I need to know about this? I don't feel like this is going to resonate for everybody. These are the messages that are coming through, so just take them as they resonate for you this month. Four of Swords, yeah. So someone who is going to keep... Oh, interesting. So I kind of feel like someone here is actually withdrawing their energy from some kind of community, or some kind of like something that they're associated with, because I feel like this is the energy that they may feel like they have been connected to, and that may have caused them to feel a bit confused, or their intuition blocked. Something was blocked for them, and it's like a perspective, or like seeing something not seeing something clearly. And I feel like with this Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, the way that this Emperor is taking their power back and finding clarity about things is by taking a step back from something that they have been connected to for quite some time. Especially with the Six of Pentacles, it's like kind of feeling almost like a slave to something or someone, is what I'm kind of sensing here. And someone is taking a step back from that and realizing how much that may have distorted their perception of maybe what they really wanted for their life, and even who they are. So I really feel like there's a strong, someone is really like reclaiming their identity. They're reclaiming what they want. They're really powerfully taking their power back. So very, very beautiful. Look at that. And then we have the Queen of Cups again. So someone here who is, so this is all about self-love. You know, this is all about valuing oneself. So I really feel like this Emperor is stepping into his power, and he is, the way he's really stepping into that power is by valuing himself, by loving himself, by doing things for himself that maybe he has not done before. And this is not gender specific. It doesn't have to be male or female. I really feel like this Emperor is actually taking on Queen of Cups traits. I feel like he is, allowing himself to put himself first, and not really always kind of self-sacrificing or putting himself to the side. I feel like there's someone here who is giving themselves permission to say, this is what I want for my life. And maybe I've never been able to say that before or do that before, but I'm going to do it now. So very beautiful. So this is a very strong, this is like a strong month for self-love. And I feel like there's some actions that are going to be taken as a result of that, of someone having a lot of clarity about what they want, either in a connection, in a relationship, or maybe even in a career. Okay. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords. Clarify this Eight of Swords for Capricorn. Wow, yeah. That Five of Pentacles and Eight of Swords, it's like investing in things that I feel like someone now kind of feels as if they may have, they feel kind of stuck to something where they are not entirely, it's like they regret investing in something because they feel stuck in it. It's not something that's fulfilling. It's not nurturing for them. It doesn't bring in abundance. There's no growth. There's a lack of growth. There is neglect, abandonment, that kind of stuff here. And they feel that someone feels kind of stuck to that. But let's see what else we have coming up here. That's what I think someone feels stuck in. What else do we need to know about this, though? The Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. What's going on with this for Capricorn? Yeah, see, collaboration, working with others. I really feel like there's some kind of, I was waiting for that card to come out, the Judgment card. So seeing the truth about some kind of collaborative work. So this doesn't necessarily have to just be with work. It could be like with family, it could be in a relationship, in a family dynamic, anything. It's like seeing the truth about it, seeing the truth about how connecting with a certain type of group, collaborating with certain groups of people has caused someone to maybe feel like they invested in something that actually feels quite depleting, and allowing themselves to set themselves free from that. And I feel like that clarity, that truth, being able to see the truth and the reality of that is going to be really eye-opening for someone here. And this honestly could be someone who you're connected to, Capricorn. It could be someone who you, because we did have the Two of Cups, so I do kind of feel like there's a really significant bond between two people here. But I kind of feel like there's someone here that's going through this awakening of seeing their life in a different perspective, in a different way. And I can't help but see that there's the Tower underneath this Eight of Swords, which I actually really like, because I feel like someone is freeing themselves from this feeling of Eight of Swords. So whatever they feel has been kind of binding them or holding them down, that is kind of breaking down, that is crumbling down, and it's changing their whole perspective and view on things. I'll pick one more here. Yeah, so hard work. Someone's working very hard on themselves to rebuild, to kind of find clarity, and to, bring harmony and balance back into their life. Okay, let's pick some oracle cards. What is a challenge this month for Capricorn? What is going to be a challenge this month for Capricorn? Challenge for May for Capricorn. Openness. Yeah, it's someone being challenged to open up their world. Like their world is opening, their perspective is opening, like their perception, everything. It's like they're just seeing things in a whole new light, in a whole new way. I'm hearing again dropping the walls, dropping the defenses that we have built to protect ourselves. Okay, what's something Capricorn can look forward to this month? Positives for Capricorn this month. Success. Beautiful. Security. Beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like in terms of work, I feel like there's someone here that it's almost like finding where you belong also is starting to generate this energy of attracting some things that feel much more in alignment with who you really are. So it's like the abundance starts to roll in, or opportunity starts to roll in. There's like offers that are starting to come in that really provide a sense of safety and security and help one to really move forward in life. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm seeing like engines rolling again. So if there's something that we feel like something's been depleted, something has not been working, something is actually feeling drained, the fact that someone is really kind of finding this alignment back within themselves, it's opening up more doors for you. So success and security on the horizon here. I kind of feel like there's something that's going to come in maybe for someone that is going to help them move out of a environment or a situation that feels kind of toxic, is actually what I'm seeing here. That may only resonate with one person, but let's pick one more here. Or someone may just be taking a trip or a vacation like on their own, or going somewhere just to recover or to rest, rejuvenate. Success, security. Oh, look at that. Freedom. Someone allowing them, it's like they're setting themselves free. I feel like there is someone here who is on this path to freedom to love who they want, freedom to pursue what they want, where they want to go. So there's someone here who's having clarity about where they feel like they've been stuck and wanting to move in a direction where they can now have their freedom here. Someone really standing their ground as well and speaking up, using their voice. It's a very empowering month. Like someone taking their personal power back. Okay, so we have dream the world into being. You are never alone, and now is a lucky time. So I kind of feel like with now is a lucky time, this is the time that is, I'm hearing divine timing. So it's time for someone to like turn that wheel. I'm seeing like the Wheel of Fortune card. So it's a destined change. It's a destined time for you to really give birth to something that you may have been sitting on for quite some time as well. So I'm kind of seeing this as a really good time for projects to start flourishing, pushing forward on things. There's also something here about manifesting. There is like something that we've been manifesting. We may see some kind of result or clarity about something. I'm seeing a conversation may help with that. So having a conversation with someone may shift something into perspective, and it's going to help push something forward with the Rabbit spirit. With the Otter spirit, I'm feeling like you have more support than you realize. I'm hearing that something is going to go better with with someone or something than you are expecting. With the Otter spirit, you are never alone. So you are supported, you are cared for. And something is going to go better than you're expecting. I feel like there's someone here that is wanting to approach someone or wanting to kind of go down a certain path, but maybe afraid that it's not going to work out, or it's going to be met with maybe like failure, or it's just not going to go in the way that they want it to go. But I'm kind of hearing here that there's something is going to go better than you think it will. And then with the Lizard spirit, this is all about holding on to those manifestations, no matter how impossible some things seem to be, to not assume, is what I'm hearing. Don't assume that something can't be, even if it feels kind of impossible. Interesting. Okay, let's do a self-care card here, Capricorn. Look at that, self-belief. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So this is all about someone kind of allowing themselves to see themselves in the desired life that they are holding on to so dearly. So it's almost like someone kind of allowing something to no longer be just a dream, or allowing something to no longer just be a fantasy, to kind of really make something happen, and to really allow yourself to believe that you have the capability within you to really make something happen, even if we just have to put one foot in front of the other. There's something here that, is going to actually manifest better than we may be expecting, or kind of protecting ourselves from that worst case scenario. I'm really feeling like something is going to go better than one may think. So beautiful reading, Capricorn. I feel like a lot of this month is self-focused, but there's something important in that process of self-focusing and connecting with oneself that's going to bring clarity on how to move forward on something that we've had our heart set on for quite some time. So I feel like this is a powerful month of getting to know oneself on a deeper level. So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Capricorn.